Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Daily Wood. I forgot. I missed yesterday's episode. So sorry, but yeah, last night I was very tired. I don't know why. So I finished a meeting with some of my friends in Miri, and then after that I went back home. Um, go straight up here to join in the cell group meeting, and then after that just went to bed. So tired. I don't know why. I feel so frustrated in a way. And then today, just now, I just finished my morning run and then came back to do the daily work. And there's something that just came in mind. I've wrote something when I was going for my morning run, which is great. Let me show you in a bit. I have a lot of things that you can come up with, like in a morning run or just a morning walk. So one of the thing is turn tiredness into an act of worship. Yeah, and don't misuse language. Uh, why kids wouldn't want to leave the beach? Because it takes their mind out of the problems. So if you can solve the problems, they will be equally happy anywhere. But not fully, because we are not created to enjoy earthly things. So the first thing is turn tiredness into an act of worship. Because when I'm tired, I tend to do things that I don't want to do, like um, like I can say when I'm tired, it's easy for the devil to strike and it's easy for me to commit sin. Like when it comes to talking to people, when I'm tired, like everyone when they're tired, they will speak tired words. They cannot think properly. Yeah, um so that's exactly how I felt. So that's why yesterday I actually wanted to spend some time with my family, but then because we have our cell group meeting, and then um I don't know, it's just so quite tiring. Yesterday it's a weird feeling, because I guess it's just that I feel like I have so many energy, and at the same time I don't have enough energy, you know. So I have to be aware of where do I spend my energy on. Like little things can become can you never know that little things you can spend energy on. Like when it comes to arguing with someone, scolding someone, um, yeah, mostly it has to do with talking. Like sometimes we are not aware of how we talk or what are we talking about. Sometimes we talk to people like arrogantly. That can cause a lot of energy. And if you talk to people nicely, it doesn't cost as much because you're talking slowly and you're talking with kindness and happiness. Yeah. So that got me thinking. But not to say that I've spent my day arguing or like talking arrogantly to every day, but I will say sometimes I talk frustratingly and not kindly and happily, I guess. So I'm currently working on that. Like I'm trying to build this habit of talking to people kindly and happily. Like I'm like make them feel like I'm glad to talk to them. It's it's great. I'm grateful to be able to talk to them. Yeah, in that sense. So, um, that's the first part, and then the second part will be don't misuse language, which is I was so there's a miracle that happened this morning. I was jogging around the park, and then I saw a couple with their kids playing playing the skipping rope. And in my head there's this idea of like I wanted to go and take a picture of them with my phone. But then come to think of it, it's quite creepy. I have a lot of thoughts going in my mind. I was sitting right there. They were happily playing with the skipping rope, but I was sitting right there, I think, for a good like 5 to 10 minutes. And then I asked God to really help me. It can be easy and hard at the same time. It can be easy for some people, but it's very hard for me. So I really want to train this. I my goal is to actually say good morning to everyone that I meet in the run. Um, so this can be a good first step. So I went straight in, and I said like because they are Malays. So I speak in Malay, saying that, oh, can I take a picture of your family, because I find it to be cute for what you guys are doing right there. And then they are like kind of confused in a way, like, oh, is this guy going to attack me or what? So I say again, oh, I'm from Broadway, which is a photo studio, um, and I just wanna snap some pictures if you don't mind. So from there they're still a bit like defensive. They're on the defensive mode, but then they do agree. They do agree on giving. They trust me, and then they give me their handphones, their smartphones to shoot the picture, and then I gave it to them and asked them, "Is this okay?" And then they're like, "Hey, yeah, it's good." And from there, okay, and then bye. So it's a very quick thing. Um, I'm not sure how do they think, but for me, I feel like, wow, this burst of like happiness, this burst of like light just fills me up, gets me pumped in the morning. Like doing just that one simple small deed, and even though it's quite hard and difficult, but I've done it. So it just feels so good right after I did that. So it gives me a new idea of like how helping people really feels like. Oh, okay, that's a very good idea. Because I wasn't doing business, I wasn't trying to manipulate them. I just wanna do something out of act of kindness. I wasn't shooting any videos. My thought was to shoot with my phone, but then in the end, turns out I'm shooting with his phone. So I thank God, like seriously, like I can't even do this without God. And then it got me thinking to a point where like my language, I would say I'm using Malay, but then there's this thing called like if you're using different languages, you have different personalities. Like for me, when I'm speaking in English, it will be more like probably like this, I guess. But when I s- but when I'm speaking in Chinese, it's like it's kind of funny or like natural, or like because it's my mother tongue. It's my it feels like my old ways. I don't know why. I don't know what's this feeling like if I'm speaking Chinese. I don't really like speaking in Chinese because it's that personality that I don't want to go back to. But I would say I don't want to blame it on the language, so that's why I wrote down don't misuse language. Don't let language dictate your personality. You have only one personality. We have one personality. So we're gonna pivot to today's verse, which is where is it? Know where you came from and know where you are going. Okay, so we all came from God. Okay, so we are all children of God. Okay, we were so God, how to say this, like let me have a drink cup of water. I was thinking how to put it in a way where, yes, I would say yes, our parents gave birth to us. That I would say okay, but God gave us life. Yes, yeah, our parents gave birth to us, but God gave us life. Yeah. Oh, that's a very good quote. Let me hold up. Okay. Yeah. So, where was I again? Yeah. So, no way you're good. A bit of a brain fog here. I know where I came from and where I am going. Oh yeah, we all came from God. Where I am going, okay. So I did ask. I when I was out running, in Central Park. Central Park, is it Miri? It's a very good place. So I was at the. I was listening to the sounds of the waves. It's a very it's a very um very zen thing to do, but it feels so good. Again, it feels so good to meditate right there, thinking about wow, how great is our God, like he has made all of these things possible. So I was thinking to myself, what are my core values? I think this verse came to me when I was right there, when I was at the park right there. It just feels so good. Like I was thinking, who am I actually? Like my core values. Um, do I actually am I this person who likes to help people? Like just right after I've take the picture of the stranger using their phones, making doing them a favor, I was thinking to myself, this feels very good, and do I really want to do this for the rest of my life? Not to take pictures of people, but to actually help people and remember this feeling, remember where I'm going from here. Um, through the act of kindness, through being happy and being grateful, to see people, to help people, to help the children of God. Do I really want to go this path? So from here, verse 14, John verse 14, Jesus answered, "Even if I testify on my own behalf, my testimony is valid, for I know where I came from and where I am going. But you have no idea where I come from or where I am going." Yeah. So no one knows where everyone is going. Okay, but we can share. We can definitely share it out. I would say sharing out your journey with people, walk through this journey with other people, with like-minded people, is much more meaningful than walking alone. Okay, so Jesus, um, Jesus knows where he came from and where he is going. So we should do the same as well. We were born to be like Jesus. Okay, but definitely we can be 100%, but not a lot of people can do that, like 100% like Jesus. But we can be 1% at a time, be like Jesus 1% at a time. So from here, I we have to know where we came from. Again, like there's know where we came from. Like we can spiritually from God, but physically we can be from somewhere else. I was born here. Yeah, I was not here, but Miri. Okay, I was born here. I came from Miri. So, and where I am going, where I'm going from here on out, you know, yeah. Um, I came back from Kuching. Now I'm here. So from here, where am I going? Where am I going physically, or where am I going in my career, in everything that I'm doing? Okay, should always reevaluate these things every day, or like from time to time. Keep asking yourself, keep reminding yourself where you are where are you from. Okay, um in maybe in those bad times you might not want to remember them, but I would say if in those bad times, if you remember those bad times, you will be grateful of where you are right now. You know, like in my childhood, my teenage life, my school life is very rough. But then when I remember that, and when I look around me right now, I'm so grateful that I'm here right now, and I'm not I'm not back there. Okay, I've gone through that phase, and now I'm here. So from here, where should I go from here? You know, where? So from here, where can I go from here? So we should always ask ourselves, like, where can we go from here, from where we are right now? What can I do? Um, who can go through this journey with me? Yeah, I think I've been playing around with this question, with this verse for a while, but then I guess it's a different way of like playing around. I don't know. Yeah, but hopefully you can get some insights from this. From my morning walk, morning run walks, a morning walk, my walk of faith, versus brainstorms, and from the Word of God as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of it really plays together with like what I've um what I what I've heard from God from the beach, and what I've seen in the Bible. Yeah, so it's it plays out the same. I don't know how am I gonna say. It feels the same. It feels like the verse is like, is what exactly what I feel, what I've thought of, what God has told me in the beach. Okay, yeah, in the park. So guess that's it. 15, 16 minutes. That's great. That's a great time. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your morning. Now it's 9:40, and really glad that you spend your morning with me, man. Yeah. Um, hopefully, hopefully if you start your morning with this, like with like very positive and very, very great energy, it's gonna how to say, it's gonna boost your momentum throughout your day. Yeah. Yeah, we need more good vibes in this world. We need more good vibes, but then we still have to accept the fact that this is not gonna satisfy. It's not gonna satisfy you for the rest of your life. It's gonna be it's um, but then just have to we really have to enjoy it. And we really have to be grateful about it. But yeah, okay, we're gonna talk about that in another day. So thank you for watching the Daily Word, and may God bless you, and may the Holy Spirit guide you throughout your day. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.